Hi guys, it's Noah. Today I want to share another story with you that comes from Cameroon in West Africa. One of the questions you might have is, being that there are over 7,000 languages in the world, can't some of them use the same Bible translation? For example, doesn't everyone in Mexico speak Spanish and thus use the Spanish Bible? Doesn't everyone in China speak Chinese? Stuff like that. Isn't there a national language in the Solomon Islands? Well, yes and no. This story will illustrate that. It was 1980 in Cameroon, and Brother Leonard stepped to the front of his church to read the crucifixion story. Now, they read the crucifixion story every year on Good Friday, but normally they read it in French. And this year, Brother Leonard was reading it in Yambetta, the local language. So he began, and he realized that the church was unusually quiet and attentive. By the time he finished the story, there was a lot of emotion in the church. Some women were crying, some men were getting angry because of Jesus' unjust punishment. So the service ended, and some of the older women in the church came up to Brother Leonard, and they said, "Wow, we've never heard this story before. We didn't know that someone loved us so much that he would die on a cross for us. This is amazing." And Brother Leonard was a little surprised and, pulled out his French New Testament to show them that they read this story every year. And the women insisted, "No, we've never heard this story before. This is amazing." And at that point, Brother Leonard realized these people need the Bible in Yambetta, because they all speak French, but the French Bible means so little to them that they didn't even recognize the same story they read every year. And so Brother Leonard began translating. Well, translation can be a very tedious and complicated task, especially without any training or resources. So for 30 years, Brother Leonard translated, and he got about a third of the New Testament done in that time. And in 2008, Wycliffe came along and said, "Oh, this is awesome what you're doing. We would love to partner with you and provide some training and some funding and some resources and a consultant who's done this work before." And in the next 10 years, they finished the New Testament. And today the Yambetta have the Bible in their own language. And it means so much more, so much that the French New Testament could never mean to them. Because yes, they speak French, but it's totally different. That's why we need a Bible translation in every viable language.